kill two men for force, she's not liking that. You know why she's not liking that, guys? Because it might be. I'm not saying it could be because I cannot read her mind. She don't believe that men are equal to women. That's what it is, guys. She doesn't believe it. She believes that females are superior to men. That's what it is.
To secure their whatever needs or rights or whatever it is they want, right? That's part of force doctrine?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
by
agree?
your definition.
Then do you agree with the description? Do you agree the
Yes.
description is
I already
true?
said I agreed with the description. That's why
I
I want to
asked
argue
you
your
4
claim.
times if you agreed with the description
And
of
I
force
said
doctrine.
I agreed with it 4 times. Well, one time I said no to piss you off. But then
Okay.
the other times I said yes.
So
Yeah,
you
there you go,
agreed
see?
with me that when it
Waste
comes
of time,
to
guys.
force doctrine, you agree to the descriptor being true.
Sure.
Okay, now we can get somewhere maybe.
That's what I said. Oh my
right.
God.
I mean, you never did, but okay.
I did, Andrew.
So now that we can get past that, now that you've agreed to force doctrine, can you tell me why men should enforce women's rights?
Why men should enforce women's
Mm-hmm.
rights. I don't necessarily think that. I think that free will is honestly a privilege. I mean, not a privilege. I think that free will is a right. I think that everyone
Well,
has
then-
the right to bodily autonomy.
Then you don't agree to force doctrine. Why'd you lie to me? Why did you lie to me?
You asked me if I agreed with your definition. I
Yeah.
agree with your definition of it. I don't morally agree with it. That's
Well,
what I'm
if we
saying.
don't agree with the descriptor, then we have to argue the descriptor until you
Yes.
either falsify the descriptor or agree with the descriptor. It can't be either or. It has to be either or. It can't be anything else. It's either true
Cannot be
or it's
both.
false.
Yeah.
I just
You're
want
not
to
gonna be
understand
both.
your moral justification for controlling someone else's body. I'm talking on a moral basis,
Mm-hmm.
not that you can't physically. I understand that you can physically. I agree with the premise.
That's nice,
but I want you to
asked
defend
you.
why
but I asked,
morally
but I
this
asked
is
you a
acceptable.
Yeah,
question.
good point, Johnny.
And you didn't answer it. Why should men?
And you know what's crazy about this? Andrew knows where to do it. Andrew knows where to meet fire with fire. And I think it's because he understands logic very clearly. He knows when to do so. And Shindin, you're saying that you can codify free will. I don't think you can. Oh, I might be very ignorant in the topic. I admit I'm very ignorant on the topic, but with simple logic, you cannot really codify it, guys. Yeah, it's simple. I don't know. Really, do you really have free will? Can you take a knife and to yourself? I don't know. I guess you could, but then people will stop you. If there's people around you, they will stop you. Right? I guess, unless you're a samurai living in the 18th century. I don't know.
Enforce women's rights.
I don't know,
Why
guys.
should they?
Because it is morally unacceptable to control others. It is morally impermissible.
That's
to
the
control
opposite.
others.
You're not controlling. If you're enforcing their rights, it sounds like they're controlling you, right? Like, how are you controlling them by enforcing their rights?
But right is simply, as we've defined it,
Yeah.
a privilege without a
so
duty.
why should men enforce women's
Yo,
privileges?
shout out to the people
But
in the
they don't
chat,
have
man.
to.
You guys
So
are
what are you
really
defining
killing
as
it.
Answer my
privileges?
question. Why should men enforce women's privileges?
They don't have to enforce women's privileges.
Great. Great. I believe the exact same thing. Perfect. I'm
But
going to
you
go out and
don't
smoke.
have to enforce. Oh my goodness, he's
He's
upset.
coming back. He's just do a little
Rage
There we go,
quit.
guys.
I
Are you
got him
kidding?
to
You just
rage
agreed with my
quit.
entire position.
Oh shit, the misogyny
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now she's just having a meltdown.
I
rage quit.
agree with you that men should not enforce women's
Well, you didn't let me
rights.
finish the sentence.
Well, I don't really need to. You conceded the debate.
No, I
There you
did
go.
not
That's
concede
it. That's it. There you go, guys. There you go. We're going to just finish it right here. Walker, you said that some of the biggest contributors to politics nowadays are the wealthy owners of the American companies. I agree. I don't agree with that. A lot of these companies having a lot of how do I say this influence into our political process. But there you go, guys. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna do a follow-up on maybe tomorrow with the other debate. I think the other debate is a little shorter with the crazy feminists. Oh man, this is group, man. I might just do this more often, guys. I might do this more often. This is something that I really liked. 2 hours and 46 minutes so far in the live stream. I'll find an hour to do longer streams and see how that works. But for those guys that are in the chat, man, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. My final thoughts on this debate. This was basically let me just get some viral moments kind of stuff. I mean, it was not. There's a couple things that I would love to see in the future when it comes down to debates. I'm not a good debater, guys. I suck at it. I did say I'm a very good salesman, but I'm not a good debater. I think the phones need to be off or taken out. Phones. When it comes down to statistics, just reference the website and that's it. Another area is there's a couple things. Moderation. I think Brian had to step up more to the plate. Yeah, he has to just step up more to the plate. Say, okay, finish the answer, or finish the question, or answer the question. Oh, Andrew, can you answer the question? I think he needs to moderate a little bit better, Brian. I think so. It said, let's see if we can bring Wacko down the line reasoning for their own terminal. Hey, he's doing fine. No, he's doing fine. No, he's doing fine. Wacko's doing fine, man. I like when you guys having these little back and forward, man. That's very good. Because I'm reading them and I'm learning a lot. Right. Let's see if we can bring, let's see. People are people. Yeah, you guys are doing a very good job, man. Yeah, I'm going to basically just react tomorrow. I'm going to get the other video and I'm going to react to it as well. Because I watched that one with my wife, but I said, you know what? I need to do a live of that one as well. Because that one went downhill quick. And also there's a lot of good things at the beginning of the debate. The way she was handling her body language, even the way she was writing. There was a small section which Andrew was giving her his statement, and all of a sudden she said, "My name is this person." We're gonna get into it, guys. I enjoyed. Let's see. I enjoyed that. Thanks for your time, PJ. It doesn't have to be a debate conversation. It could. Debate conversation is good no matter where it falls. Political opinions. Yeah. We're gonna do a lot of stuff, man. Don't worry. We will get there. I'm not the most well-knowledged person in the world, but I do think that I can contribute a couple things. You know, I do. Somehow I'm good at that, I guess. But we're gonna do a couple live, and tomorrow we're gonna do another one. Right? Any other question, guys? You have any other question? Put in the chat before I go. Anything? We're gonna finish now. Thank you so much for those guys that stay longer than I anticipated. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. We're gonna do another live tomorrow. Might be the same hours. I'm gonna put a link maybe in the mornings. That way we can get it running. But yeah, with these, these things I need to break down. A lot of people, there's a lot of good reactors that they do a good job. I think if we all put a little bit of our grants of salt, I think we're doing the best we can. Good night and God bless. Remember Christ King. Amen. That's true. 100%. Well, guys, with no further ado, no problem, man. Hey, Wacko, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the opportunity to chat. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.